Like my Tekken weakness or whatever's going on, growing is learning and learning what's right is good. Oh yeah, I could talk about that. So my Tekken weakness. So in Tekken 8, I've been playing Asuka Kazama. I'm currently a Tekken King and kind of going around Tekken Emperor as well, kind of back and forth, to be honest. And the reason why that is because I'm losing to opponents that either know what they're doing with their character, but they have terrible defense, or I'm going against people who are just way better than me. As simple as that. It's rare that I lose to people who are on my level. I don't know why, but if they're like the same as me, it's like I would say 50-50, but to be honest, I'd be winning more of those than I do the other two that I just mentioned. So why is that? Well, I think my biggest hurdle that I need to get through is punishment. I think my punishment is one of the worst. I play Asuka, but you know, she's not really known for punishment anyway, not the best at punishment anyway, but still, I need to capitalize on certain moments and know my punishes for certain moves. And I can even test it during the match, is just try different methods without, of course, being punishable myself or unsafe, which is very simple to do. I just got to press one button and test it. You know what I'm saying? Like I could do Wild Rising 2 or Wild Rising 3. Well, okay, Wild Rising 3 is kind of scary. Don't do that. Only do that if you see a Hell Sweep moment. You know, Hell Sweep block. But yeah, and then I could also do Wild Rising 1 without doing the full string, just to test it and see what the weakness is if I do have to do that. But for the most part, I can just go into training or replays and we'll just work from there, you know? But overall, I've been playing against my friend 10 and he beat me like 30-7. I think I won 7 times. He beat me like 30-40 times. I don't know. I wasn't counting, but good lord, it was a butt whipping. It was a butt whipping. And the reason why 10 is so successful compared to me is because he's reading every single high string that I throw. Literally. He's reading most of the high strings that I throw. And that is, I noticed that is my biggest problem. I don't read high strings. I rarely read a high string when I play defense. My defense is 90. It's in the 90s. It's like 80, I would say 87, like a low 87 to like a high 90, whatever. It might even go to 100 sometimes. But yeah, for the most part, it's usually an 87 to a 95 or something like that. Let's say it's around there, because it is. And that's great, but my biggest issue is just dodging highs. That is it. Or dodging certain strings from certain characters that I struggle against. I just learned the Zafina matchup a little bit. I learned the Howling matchup because I did a whole entire guide on Howling. I made the entire guide. You can see it. You can go look at it in my YouTube channel. I have it like on the playlist. And yeah, man, as I was saying, I digress. I think my biggest weakness again is that, and I also don't know how to play my character to the best of her ability. I feel like I'm trying different styles, but I don't know what makes her so good in a way where, what should I prioritize? Should I prioritize playing defense? Should I prioritize offense because it's Tekken 8? What should I do? That's my problem as an Asuka main. I don't know my problem. And I've been trying different methods. I've been playing close combat and seeing if I could like do that, go toe to toe with somebody. I think it's a good idea to at least try, even if I'm not the best at it with Asuka, but I'm trying my best to try it. And I've been winning quite a bit of games playing that way. So it does help. And playing far away is obviously Asuka's best thing, is keep out and, you know, just panic attacks. She's really good at stuff like that. But overall, like, she's really, her biggest problem is her, like, when she's up against people that are really defensive, she's really hard to use. Like, if your opponent knows defense, if they are fundamentally good, it's basically a wrap for you. Like, you're gone. Like, you're getting cooked. He said learning on what people react to is good, but it's hard it's hard to completely understand if they would react to the same thing. Yeah, exactly. High strings are rough because mids exist. Yeah, exactly. That's why it's so easy for me to kill drag, because back 3/4s is easy to understand. See, that's one thing I actually have not ducked yet. I need to start ducking that more often. And you duck back 4-2-1. Is that one move I keep getting hit? Oh, you're talking about that move. Oh, you're talking about the one I keep ducking? Oh yeah, that's one move I duck quite a lot because I'm so used to it. I see it so often. I think I just need to start seeing moves more often. Maybe that's my problem. But yeah, eventually I'll get there. But yeah, I would say, like I said, my biggest weakness is that, like, I may be at Tekken King and Tekken Emperor, but yeah, I just need to play. I need to be more active on defense, and I want to use my panic attacks a little bit more, like, you know, just throw out stuff. But at the same time, it's a bad idea because your opponent, what if they just don't attack and you end up doing something stupid? That's the thing about Asuka, is that you feel like, oh well, I can just throw this stuff out. But what if your opponent is not dumb? You know, what if they actually start paying attention? That's when it becomes a really tough game, and you can't just throw stuff out anymore. And that's what makes Asuka so difficult. I don't know why people say she's a brain dead character. I would say if you're already good at Tekken, she's a brain dead character. I guess. I don't know why people say she is, but there's definitely some merit to playing her, that you actually still need to understand how to play Tekken to some extent to actually. I can see the brain deadness, but like the 50/50s, like it's basically like Kazuya, but it's basically a Kazuya thing, low key. I will say it is very Kazuya-like. The only difference is her low is 20 frames, while Kazuya's is like a 17 frame hell sweep or something. So it's like the opposite, where her mid is faster and it's safe, and well, Kazuya's is safe, but it's like a little bit slower. Unless he's doing that one while rising 2 or something, then it's a different story. Or the instant while rising. Learning a character is the best way to counter said character. Yeah. People hate Drag as an opponent, but I absolutely love fighting him. Yeah. I don't like Dragunov is like one of my. He's pretty annoying to deal with. He's just annoying because he's so simple. I played Dragunov myself. I got up to like blue rank easily. I know that sounds like kind of easy as heck anyway, but I got to blue rank instantly because of how easy it was. It didn't even, because I'm already good at fundamentals, so all it took for me was to just learn his moves and learn what the best moves are, and I just win. I was winning over and over again. It was really rare for me to lose, because I had the best, in my opinion, some of the best buttons in the game. He has some of the best pokes in the entire game. Like, I kid you not. I might have to play that dude, because good lord, I play literally just like him anyway. I actually play like that anyway. I play poke style all day. I don't know if you see me play. I play with pokes 24/7. I could also play Jin low-key as well. I'm a poke specialist. I love pokes. I don't know why I'm playing Asuka, to be honest, but I just like her. I just like her design. I just like her as a character. I like her aesthetically. Simple as that. Other than that, her playstyle, I actually like it too, because I'm a very defensive player anyway. That's why I do pokes and stuff, but her pokes aren't the greatest, and that's the problem, is she just don't got the great pokes. Now, should I play June? Like, if I want to be more poke oriented? I kid you not, when I first started Tekken 8, I was playing June. I was actually trying out June, because I thought, man, I want to play a more poke oriented type of Asuka, so let me just play June. But she's a little bit different. I think she's a lot different than what I thought she was. Azucena is very poke heavy. I actually play quite well with her. The only problem is she's not as good as she used to be in terms of like pokes now. So it is a little bit harder in a sense. So she definitely, I hope she does get buffed because she does low-key need it because she does have a few weaknesses. Poke wise, dance wise, not so much. Her dancing stuff is awesome. I use it all the time. I just be spamming it, to be honest. It's very, very good. It's extremely good. So they made that shit OP. You can literally just win an entire fight just doing dance stuff over and over again. Because there's so many mix-ups. She just mix up like she can mix you up like all day if she wants to. And she has a free move with that stance. Especially if she does forward 3+4. She can go into that. Of course, they can just sidestep that beast, but the beauty of you actually getting it though is a free, you get a free 2. They can't do anything because it's like your plus. There's also some other things you can go into stance with, but you still have to be careful. There's also down back 3. I think goes into. I don't think it goes into dance stance. It goes into back stance, which helps. But down back 3 is really nice. The only thing people say is guess right and she dies, but that's not enough. It's not enough. She can still whoop some ass. She is so. I will say, Asuka is a very scary character. If you let her get going, because she still has the high and low, parry system. So you still have to respect her a little bit. You can't do highs or lows, especially if she's like dancing in your face. You really can't do anything but mids. So you still have to pay attention to that. So, yep. That's what makes her so tough to deal with. But I don't know if I should even play Asuka. I don't know who I want to play at this point. It's like every time, the reason I'm on Asuka, by the way, is because I wouldn't say everything. I know most of her techniques. I know the majority of her techniques. I know like all kinds of frame trap stuff. I know like whatever, like all that stuff. I know the juggles, whatever. I know like the basics or any advanced stuff to Asuka. I know the setups. All that. I don't go crazy like that like other Asukas though, because I play a very fundamental game. I don't just like throw random shit because I just want to go crazy, because I think that'll get me killed, and flowcharting in general can get you killed versus really good opponents. As you saw me going against 10, I was getting cooked doing flowchart like moves. 4-4-2-1 was always ducked by 10 majority of the time, and he just launched me for it. So that's why I say like not many people do that, and that's why I never really care. But when you fight someone who actually does it, it feels like, man, I can't do that anymore, so it makes you feel that way. But not everybody is like 10, you know what I'm saying, or not everybody's gonna be like really good. So it just depends. It's like a case by case basis, I guess. At the moment you play Drag, Steve, Shaheen, Clive. I don't touch Leo, but I got that character devotion. I play Asuka, I play Leo, I play Lee, I play Azucena, Reina. I play a little bit of Brian, Dragunov, and I forgot who else. Oh yeah, Eddie, and I play Eddie. Asuka is my highest, Eddie is my second highest. Reina, I think, is my third highest. Azucena is my fourth highest. And then I think it goes like Dragunov. And whoever else, I don't know. Oh, and then Leo. Yeah, Leo, sorry. Leo as well. Yeah. My Leo, I think, is blue. I think my Leo's blue or Battle Ruler. I don't remember. I think she's Battle Ruler. Yeah, she's Battle Ruler. It is what it is. But that's all I have to say about that. That's all I have to say. Is just never give up and be a better Tekken player, guys. You know, if you guys are just like the type that just wants to just play a character, learn everything about them, and just start throwing out moves, frame traps after frame traps, I mean, that's how Tekken 8 is built. So, I mean, you do you, but I'm gonna do me, and I'm gonna play some defense and focus on that more than anything, because in the end, once I learn defense and learn how to, like, you know, beat all the matchups at some point, because I am doing more labbing, I will become the better player at the, like, overall. You know, I may be slow and steady, but slow and steady does win the race in the end. I may not be max rank right now, but I'm gonna slowly creep up. I'm gonna slowly get up there. I'd rather get up there slowly than go fast. Cause I tried Eddie Gordo, for example. You know, Eddie is my best character. I know that sounds really dumb, right? It's only because no one knows the matchup. Every time I play Eddie, I be cooking everybody. And it's because no one knows the matchup. Once they know the matchup, I get cooked. So Eddie's a good example of me if I was playing as like a Unga Bunga type of person and I'm just winning battles simply because I'm playing a character no one knows. I got to Tekken Emperor in like the fastest possible. I've never seen, I can't believe I got the Tekken Emperor that fast. Dude, that was the fastest like character I've ever done to get to Tekken Emperor so quick. I was just winning all day, every day. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Meow. It's fun to win and tax people. That's why I was on Shaheen. Yeah, Shaheen is a very... Yeah, he's a very, he's something else. He's a, in my opinion, a knowledge-checking kind of goat. I think every character has knowledge checks. Every character has a knowledge check. 100%, like everybody does. Asuka, she is... I think Asuka is a character that I wouldn't say everybody knows about her, but she's so beginner friendly that a lot of people will know about her more than anybody else. They'll know about the matchup more than anyone else. I think, at least. I think the person I run into the most is Brian. Especially in the high ranks. I run into a lot of Brians. I run into a lot of Kazuya's. I run into a lot of... I'm trying to think. Who else do I run into? A lot of Mishimas and Brians, basically. Kazuya's. That's literally all we run into. I don't really run into that many Lilies. I don't run into that many. Or Elisa's either. I don't run into that many Elisa's either. Do you know who I want to play though? I'm not gonna lie, man. I might just play a character nobody plays. I'm about to start playing characters nobody play. I'm about to play freaking Raven. We about to learn. I'm about to master Raven. No pun intended. I'm about to master Raven. No, I'm not playing Panda. Hell no. I already played Panda. I played her before. She's fun. But nah, I'm good. It's just another bear. I'm good. Oh, don't get me wrong. I can easily get a blue rank with Panda. I'm not really worried about that. That's an easy blue rank. That's easy to get up there. I can easily like rank up. It easy character. I'm not gonna lie. This shit's too easy. That shit is too easy. Cause nobody know how to deal with her. Now I might get into I might get into Raven though. I think Raven might be a character I would love to try out, because a lot of people do not use this guy. He's so rare. I know Panda is technically the rarest, but it's still considered the bear. I don't consider it rare, man. It's part of the bear relation. Like, I think Raven is definitely the most rare I've ever seen. Leroy is also rare. I tried Leroy. He's not my cup of tea. I'm sorry. Not my cup of tea. He's a little too easy. He's too easy. Like, I felt like I was just having an easy time playing. I was just pressing one button. Freaking 1+2, 1+2 all day. And side 1+2. Like sidestep 1+2 all day. And then I go into my stance with down back 4. Or down 2, down 3, 2. Over and over again. It's basically a wrap. Like, they cannot win. Like, it's so funny. So, I mean, they win if I don't know the matchup, but other than that, I'd be cooking. Like, he's strong, bro. He is strong. I don't know why people say he's trash. He's not trash. This dude is freaking strong. He also has incredible chip damage. His chip damage is ridiculous. Yep. But yeah, I'm gonna learn Raven. We gonna learn Raven. I don't know, man. I'm trying to find a new main. I'm trying to find a new main, man. Because every time I feel like there's just a bunch of setbacks with Asuka. I feel like there's setbacks that I just don't like. I mean, I could also play like someone more simple, like a fundamental character, because I do play very fundamental driven anyway. Like, I could mess with like, what character could I mess with that's very fundamental driven? What's the most fundamental characters out here? There's Paul. I know Paul's very fundamental and 50-50. But he's also a very fundamental kind of character. Learn Mishimas first. I'm good, bro. I'm good. I suck at Mishimas, man. I was thinking, yeah, I'm thinking about Raven. I think because, yes, I'm going to be someone that's probably going to be really hated because a lot of people don't know how to deal with Raven. But yeah, at the same time, I feel like Raven doesn't Does he even have anything that's like fundamentally great? That's what I need to consider. I don't really know how fundamentally sound he is. Asuka is not a fundamental character. She really isn't. She's not a fundamental character. She's like a freaking... She's a defensive monster. That's all she... That's defensive monster with 50-50s. That's it. Her offense is 50-50. That's her best offense. Is just literally just mix them up all day. Get in their face. Try to get in their face. Once you get in their face, they have to think about the 50-50 over and over. That's if you're in their face. But once they're in your face, they usually try to attack you. Well, that's what makes Asuka so strong. She gets in your face, it's hard to press. Because she can just back for you if you try to do anything. She can do just a down forward 1-2 if you try to do anything. She can even just jab you if you try to do something. Like, because her jab is so good when it hits. When it doesn't hit, though, ooh, it's bad. Anyway. Yeah. The reason why I was really good with Eddie, by the way, is because his lows are so good. Eddie has some of the greatest lows in the game. In my opinion, at least. His lows are amazing. People don't like the parry spam? Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's probably what it is. I could also play Lili. I heard Lili is very, you know, Lili? She's very fundamental. I also played Alisa. Alisa's a pretty... She's not like fundamental, but like she does have some good stuff. She has some good lows. I think Alisa has some of the best lows in it. Like, she has a very good low. She's very defensive kind of character. And she can also be offensive with her chainsaws. And yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think Lili would be really good for me because I'm just a very sidesteppy kind of person anyway. So I could low-key transition into Lili. I think Lili would be a good idea for me. Because I need someone that can play fundamentally and, you know, have these, like, really good moves. I just never really learned Lili properly. Maybe I should sit down and learn her. And maybe I'll become a Lili goat. Who knows? I think I could. I have the potential. Yeah, I'm assuming her combos are a little bit easier. They're on the easy side, so it's not like they're difficult. And, you know, she's a 50-50 maniac as well. She does a lot of 50-50s too. And she also has some incredible lows. She has some really good lows. And I love using lows. Boy, oh boy, you know I love using lows. I be using them so much. So if I have some really good lows, that's all I would like. So you know what? Yeah, we'll play Lili. We'll play Lili. I think I can get it. As long as, like, once I learn her, I think I'll have a good time. But right now I don't know her, so when I play her, I kind of play really bad. But yeah, I think we can. We'll play Lili. We'll try her out. She also has, you know, yeah. We'll do what we can.